do you think that the engagement is the thing that people have the most opinion about?
Yeah.
Why do you think that is?
People are just, they just want to know why we're not, like, why I've been engaged for so long and why we haven't actually, like, made it official. But we have our own, like, personal reasons why we haven't made it official. In the beginning, like, ever since I got engaged, because I got engaged in, like, 2012, and then again in 2017 or something like that. And there's just, like, reasons why we weren't able to do it at the time, and now we're just, like, procrastinating a little bit. But yeah, I'm not really pressed to be married. I want it, but when the time is, like, right, and I feel like I kind of already am. I have my family intact, like, we're good, and, like, a piece of paper is not really going to change much, you know?
Do you do you see how people would react to you saying that you want it and you are engaged and have been engaged for a long time but haven't done it?
Mhm.
I don't feel that way, by the way. But I'm saying, like, if someone was listening to this, it would be like, well, you are married, you are like kind of essentially married, you have been engaged,
Pretty
you have your
much.
family, and you're saying that you want it, but not doing it.
Mhm. So you're saying, what are you saying? What are you asking?
Like, would you think that that's like like there are some critiques that are like kind of out there,
Yeah.
but if your guys are talking about this publicly, someone might come to that conclusion that you actually don't want to be married.
Mm. Yeah. I don't know where to go from this. Um, yeah, I don't know. I think that's something that I probably would actually have to figure out, because I'm really not like, it doesn't make me feel any different way if I was to
Mhm.
get married today or if I was to stay engaged with him. I still feel the same.
Yeah, I mean, I've been married and was engaged after I got divorced,
Mhm.
and I don't want kids. So for me, I'm constantly asked like if I would get married again or if I want to get married. And I think the the paperwork is important
Mhm.
if it means something to you. If it doesn't mean something to you, it's not important.
Yeah.
And like I don't know how else to
Is the paper
explain
why is
that.
the
Like
paperwork important as far as just like
yeah,
financials?
I think if it matters to you, it's
Yeah.
important. And like that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
to me, I would only get married if it made absolute like sense.
Mhm.
Like we are planning on living out of the country. So we got to have all of our paperwork in order or something. Like we
Yeah.
have all this property together. I don't know. Like it just came down to it. Like we're never getting divorced. So let's just get married and just make all this paperwork easier.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe that. I don't want kids. So if I was to have kids, I probably would feel differently about getting married because I wouldn't have kids unless I was married, but I don't want kids. So I don't, because it's a mute point anyway. So it's just like, this is a fairy tale conversation for me. I think that partnership is more important than marriage.
Yeah, same.
And I don't say that in a way to deplete like the idea of family, but a lot of people are married and don't have a family.
Exactly.
And I think that building a partnership is more important than that.
I think so too. And that's what we have. We have like, we're like best friends. Like, we have a really good partnership. We have everything that like a married couple will have. We have businesses together. We own property together. So we might as well be married. But
Well, I mean, depending on what state you're in, you might legally already be
we definitely are
married.
like legally.
Common law
Yeah,
married.
common law.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's hard that when you're in the public eye, people are going to have opinions about that. And obviously marriage and relationships, and you guys have a relationship podcast. Um, that people are going to have opinions about it. It
I
is
get
the
it.
thing on the internet to have an opinion about is relationships. And I actually have a theory on that. It's because everybody doesn't have opinions about politics.
Hmm.
Everyone doesn't necessarily, even though politics affect everybody, everyone doesn't necessarily tap in. Everyone doesn't have deep feelings about history or finances or art or music or movies. Relationships are something everyone
Well,
on earth experiences
yeah.
in their own way, whether they never have relationships, so they have opinions about it because of that, or because they have a different relationship every single week. Whatever spectrum you're on, everyone has very strong feelings about it. And I think that's why the conversations, one, get so toxic, but
Yeah.
two, I think it's why it just has a chokehold on us.
I know. The goal is to like find partnership and love in life. Like that's the whole goal in life. And yeah, I mean, I think I found it. And I think that people are who people are that are negative about it are just like haters a little bit.
Yeah, and I think that's another part of the reason, like the trade-off of being in a public relationship is that people feel an ownership over your experience. Like
Mm.
sometimes we've talked about this before with the Meg the Stallion Clay Thompson situation, which I still am having conversations about. You could not believe it. People still have opinions about this. I think it's circulated back up again, didn't it? Yeah. I'm like, I don't know these people. I
What
don't
happened?
know them. Like, well, there's people just asking, like, what do you think he really cheated? Like, I don't know these people.
Yeah,
This is not like, I thought they were cute together. That is the entirety of my opinion on their relationship. I
same.
don't know these people.
Yeah,
Ask me about people I know personally, and I'll probably give you the same answer. But at least you know I'll be lying to you. Like, what do I know about what goes on in their home? Nothing.
right.
I don't know if what she's saying is true. I honestly do not care. It's not my business.
Exactly.
And aspiring to be someone else's relationship is very weird, I think,
Yeah.
because you don't know what goes on with them. And you shouldn't take advice from everyone. Are you someone who asks for advice in your relationship
No,
from a
never.
lot of people
No. I don't ask anybody advice for anything.
when it comes to relationships?
When it comes to relationships,
Yeah,
nobody knows my business.
good. No, me and Haley had this conversation a couple weeks ago, right? About, I have a thing with like my married friends
Uh-huh.
where I don't want to know about your business. Like if you are one of my sisters and you come to me and you want to share something with me, like I'm all yours. I will listen to you. But I'm very hesitant to give advice, especially any kind of permanent advice, unless you're being harmed, of course. But like that's not been the case. So I like a marriage or a partnership like yours, like that is not I am out of married people's business.
Yeah. The only person that I talk to about my relationship is like maybe my mom. When I'm having like a really hard time and I'll go to her. But a lot of my friends, ever since our like viral clip surfaced, my friends have like reached out to me and they never reach out to me about my relationship ever. But they're just like, they're kind of like giving me advice and like their opinions and stuff. And I'm like, I didn't ask for it, but thanks for giving it to me. And it makes me look at things differently. And I'm like, okay, maybe we should handle things differently. Like we're in front of cameras now. Like, yeah, like I need this advice. And I don't know. I'm an Aquarius. I'm just like really to myself and I just do my own thing and I'm in my own little world. But I do appreciate the advice. But me to go ask and be like, hey, what do you think about me and Terrell and like our viral clip? I'm not doing that. Maybe I should.
Wait, no. I don't think you should. Don't do that. No. I'm gonna go.
Don't
Bree's
do it.
married. She's like, no, don't do that. No. I don't think that you should get a lot of advice from people when you are married or in like a very serious relationship. I think the more people you get advice from on anything, the more voices go on in your head. And even if someone means well for you,
Yeah.
they're probably biased. They're probably inserting their own traumas and experiences into the situation. And at the end of the day, that's not their man.
Yeah, exactly.
So I've seen people walk away from their whole life and I'm like, you are like, do what you want to do, but I want you to know on the other side of this is the streets. And the streets are not for everybody.
Mm-mm.
Streets are not for everyone.
The streets are not for me.
You are not an alley cat. You're an inside cat. Keep that pussy inside. Okay. There's outside pussy, there's inside pussy. You are an inside pussy.
For sure.
The pussy cat stays inside. Inside, you like your milk and you got fend for your own milk outside.
Exactly.
You don't want to be out there. Trust me. Okay. It can be fun. You're gonna have some experiences, but you gotta fight for your own meals. And it's not for everyone.
Yeah.
It really is tricky business.
I know.
And also, when people know too much about your partner, they then start to have problems with your partner that you don't have,
Right. Exactly.
because there are ups and downs in relationships, and your forgiveness level that you have for your partner, sometimes your friends don't have that.